Thank you so much to all the supporters that make this channel possible. I am Subliminal and this is a Star Citizen's Guide to the Galaxy. The 2951 Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is here, and day 2 we're showcasing Roberts Space Industries. In today's video, I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on every ship here on display. This is an informal video and is not intended to be an accurate source of information. I will be speaking off the top of my head. If you'd like to get my thoughts on yesterday's Anvil ships, check the info card above. Stay tuned to the end to find out more about this month's ship giveaway. Without further ado, let's get to it. Let's start from the right side here. This first one we have on display, the lighting here is very bright. I can't tell if this is the Phoenix or not. It is the Phoenix. So this is the military variant of the RSI Constellation series. I'm actually going to go in this one, but to give like a little brief tour, but I'm not going to go into all of them though, because they're fairly similar. This is the high class military transport vehicle. So this is designed to transport like generals around diverse. It is a military vehicle, but it's also a luxury vehicle for those guys. You've got, I believe, two weapon turrets here. Some of the other ones only have one weapon and one scanning deal. In the back here, there's living quarters for your fancy smanchy military guys. Got nice comfy seats. You've got a bar, little conference table, a hot tub, which I believe is functional. Maybe not in this model here. Components on the back wall, and of course you have access in the back here to your snub. The kind is a really good ship this patch. Really great for bounties, especially if you're have like a low skill level. If you have a Connie, take that thing out and do some bounties. There's also cargo space down below. I won't take a look at that, but it's got enough to fit an Ursa rover since it's designed to sit there. And then there's also crew quarters for the pilot and the guys that are toting around the fancy people back there. Unfortunately, there's only one toilet. People really hate that. They feel like there should be more, maybe one back there. I guess I agree, but also this is a video game, so who cares? All right, let's head down. Yeah, there's the cargo area here. That's cool. And of course, this one comes with the P-72 Archimedes. Got a little bit of extra firepower, and it's also a lot faster too. This next one here looks to me like the Taurus. It's as you can see, the difference here is that it's longer. The Taurus is the cargo variant, so they basically stretched it. This is a newer ship added. I think it's a pretty decent value. Much bigger cargo bay here. As you can see, the length is a lot longer there. It does not have, I want to say it doesn't have any turrets. Is that right? I don't think it has. I might need to go in there now. I could be wrong with that. Looks like something opens up from here, so I could be wrong. It's gonna have less firepower than the Phoenix and the Andromeda. Yeah, so the bottom one is a tractor beam. The top one is a turret. So that's cool. Then the next one here is the Andromeda. Yep. The Andromeda is a missile boat. So let's see here. The Phoenix has these arms too that can hold some extra size 1 missiles. The Andromeda has them as well. It's got a lot of missiles. I forget exactly how many. You could look it up on like Urkel.games, but this thing folds out, gives you more missiles. You can't see it, but at the top there are a ton of missile pods up there. It's actually pretty dope. I'm gonna get into the pilot seat actually and do like a third-person pan around, so you guys can see the top of the ship. It's kind of hard to look at it when just standing down below. Yeah. So fun fact. Those, maybe you guys won't be able to see my mouse, but let's call those ears. Left of the ears, those rectangles are actually escape pods, and they're the beds that you can log out in, and they double as escape pods. They have this in all of the Connies, and yeah, this is what it looks like from the top. I don't really like the look of it, to be honest. That's subjective, though. You may like the look of it, that's fine. But this is the military variant. Got a ton of missiles. It's got 2 turrets at the top, 1 turret at the top, 1 turret at the bottom. Plus the pilot has a lot of firepower as well. Very, very capable ship. It flies better now. It's in a much better state than what it used to be. It's more durable. This is become actually a good ship. I'm happy for it. The next one is the Connie Aquila. If you like to pronounce it another way, you keep doing that, all right? This is the exploration variant. It by far has the best cockpit view. Less struts for the pilot to look through. The dome shape looks really nice. It's got a scanner, I believe, at the top. It might be at the bottom. It's probably at the bottom. And a turret at the top. One's a scanner, one's a turret. But other than that, it's pretty much the same as the Andromeda, minus any extra missiles. The Aquila actually comes with a rover. That's good to know. Let's take a look in this next hall here, where it looks like we have a lot of Auroras. I don't think I'm capable of looking at the Auroras and guessing which one is which. Yeah. Aurora CL? Luxury? Light freight. Wait, nope, they're all like light freight. Maybe it's the exploration one. I don't know. I don't know that anybody cares. I'm not gonna spend too much time on these. It's a good ship when you start out in the verse. It was my first ship. The Aurora LN, I think. No, this is the ES. This is the base model. This is actually less. It's like lower than the other. It's the lowest variant. Does it have? Okay, it has just weapons right there. Yeah, it's really outgunned. It's actually like lower than the starter package. So to own this, you actually have to buy it. Well, I mean, you could buy it on the pledge store. It's cheaper than the Aurora. MR is the one, the main one. All right. Here, a much better ship here. I actually really like the design of this. This is the Mantis. This is the quantum enforcement ship. So this ship is capable of snaring and dampening. So it can prevent someone from quantuming away. It can also pull them out of quantum. Snaring and dampening. So it can stop them from... It's got a really cool graphical effect too. We won't be able to see it here because we can't turn it on. But this starts spinning up and this red glowing light comes out. It's a really good ship. Let me just say. This is the best cockpit in the game. Change my mind. You can't change my mind. Anytime anybody says that, it means you can't change their mind. That's the best cockpit in the game. Hands down. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. There should be a button here. Side. Maybe it's up. There it is. Best cockpit in the game. You got a bed to log out in. A toilet to take space shits in. You got some amenities over there. Component access. A nice little flight deck here. I think it'd be cool to put maybe a seat or two in here. Right? Because that's just empty, wasted space. Other than that, I really can't say anything negative about this ship. The cockpit view is excellent. Love it. I can't wait for them to make more ships based off of this design. I think that this is more of the new RSI design language. I cannot wait to see more of that. It'd be nice if they reworked the Aurora and made it look like that, but that probably pissed some people off. All right, let's go ahead and check out these last 3. Now I can tell that one is the military variant because it has the extra missiles at the top, but I'm not gonna know what this is. This is the LX, the Pathfinder. So this is the Pathfinder, okay? And this is the Aurora MR. This is the base package. Everybody probably knows this one. Probably have owned one or had access to it for the first time in the game. And then this is the alien, is the light fighter. It's got 2 shields. That's more than the Anvil Arrow. It's got weapons on the nose, two there, and then 2 here as well. And let me tell you, I think this has more DPS than the Gladius. In this most recent patch, the difference between like a size 1 weapon and a size 2 is not very much. The difference between size 1 and size 2 is negligible. And I mean, yeah, like don't underestimate these. Don't do it. The right pilot, we can do pretty good. All right. Next off, we've got downstairs the RSI Ursa rover. I love the way these guns do this, dude. I wish they'd put this on more ships. I guess technically they kind of did it on the Scorpius, but not really the same, because it's not like you can fire them from here. But they sit here on the side and they roll up to the top and face forward once the ship turns on. So that's really cool. A lot of ships could probably benefit from something like that, so that they could fit into tighter places, you know? But yeah, guns on a rail system are dope. Basically, this is a troop carrier. Light, of course, only about 4 people sitting in there. You can also carry SCU. You can see the mag floor here. If I had to guess, that's 4 SCU at the bottom. If it gives you a second row, that's 8. I feel like it can't hold 8. I might be wrong there. Got a weapon rack, looks like. Storage locker, and enough room for a couple people to sit down. Yeah, I mean, cool little ship. It comes with the Aquila, and it fits in all of the Connies. Don't ever buy this with real money. No land vehicles are worth buying with real money unless you're using them as an LTI token, or you're just buying it so you can have it when it releases and then you'll melt it later. That's why I own any land vehicles. I only own land vehicles that are not in the game yet, just so I can make content when they come out. And once that's done, let's go. Let's go. The RSI Scorpius, boys. Speaking of that, what's cool about the rail system on this is that the weapons go from being at the top where they are. It would have been really nice if they could have actually moved the weapons on the second one instead of having them both in the same thing. Yeah, like missed opportunity. This has multiple flight modes as well too. You can close the wings. Yeah, it looks like everyone's favorite fighter from that space movie that rhymes with car doors. So that's great. And it's got like size 3 weapons on the wingtips. 4 of them. And the turret has 4 size 3 weapons. Hold on, you can't really see it. It's hard to see it from this angle. And you can't really see it from this angle either, but there's 4 of them. Trust me. This thing's got 8 size 3 weapons. In my opinion, slaving that to the pilot is way too much DPS, and it's going to be OP. Once we get server blades in, with the ability to slave. But as of right now, I think it's going to be the best duo ship in the game. Better than the Hurricane, in my opinion, when it first comes out. I could be wrong. We'll have to see. Got a little bit more range with the Hurricane, but let's take a look at the next one. This is the Perseus? I have to look because I'm not versed on it. Yeah, Perseus. This is the capital class destroyer. To my knowledge, and I could be wrong, I didn't do a JPEG buyer's guide on this. Those are size 7 weapons on there. 2 of them on that turret, and 2 of them here as well. Those are remote turrets. It also has point defense turrets that at launch, when this ship comes out, should be like AI controlled and automatically take out like smaller targets or engaging smaller targets that might fly around you. As you can see, it's designed with similar to like the Hammerhead, how the Hammerhead is designed to like break through capital ships and Corvette class ships. This is as well. You can see some of the promotional footage where this thing is like literally like splitting through a Hammerhead. So this is pretty dope. Can't wait for this one. Honestly, I think that this is probably the the most excited I am for a large ship. I'm not really into large ships that much, but I'm excited about this one. This is another fan favorite. I'm not really too much of a fan of this. I don't hate it at all or dislike it. I'm just not all that excited for it. This is the Polaris. I get the two mixed up because they both start with a P, but this is definitely the Polaris. It's a Corvette class ship, and it has, let me go into third person here. It has a hangar on top that's large enough to fit a small fighter. 28 size 10 torpedoes. Torpedo patrol corvette. Okay, that's a really good name to describe this. I mean, that's a lot of torpedoes, and we don't have any size 10 torpedoes in the game. The Scorpius will fit in this. Wow. And it can repair those ships in that hull. So this is a really good ship to support your fleet with. I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on the RSI showcase. This month's ship giveaway is the Aegis Redeemer and a pair of Predator joystick mounts. There are 10 ways to enter, each giving you more points and a greater chance to win. To enter, just visit subliminal.gg/giveaway. Pro tip, the redeemed Twitch channel point rewards can be done once per live stream. If you enjoy my channel, there are so many ways to support it, ranging from free options like Prime gaming subscriptions and sending out for UVC in the verse, sub club subscriptions, merch, to more generous forms of support. Head over to subliminal.gg to learn how. Your support in all forms makes this channel possible. Even your viewership, liking, and subscribing goes a long way. To continue watching, here's a video I think you may like, here's a video YouTube thinks you may like, and until next time, citizens, I'll see you in the verse.